Hello, my friend. Welcome to Daily English Podcast. I'm Anna, and yes, I talk too much when I'm excited.
And I'm Tom, and I usually talk too much when I'm nervous.
Today, we want to talk about something very serious, but in a friendly way.
Yes, serious like life, but not boring like a long meeting.
Today's topic is don't waste your time, because time is always watching us.
But first, like this video. It really helps us a lot.
Subscribe to the channel if you want easy and fun English.
And press the bell so our videos jump into your phone first.
Tom, many people think wasting time is only about doing nothing.
I waste time thinking about being productive.
Scrolling for hours feels small, but it steals big pieces of life.
One video becomes 10, and suddenly it's midnight.
Time does not shout when it leaves. It just quietly disappears.
And then it sends regret as a message later.
Wasting time is easy. Using time well is the hard part.
Especially when the sofa is very comfortable.
You don't need to work all the time, but you need to choose.
Choose rest, not escape. That's a big difference.
When you waste time, you often feel tired without reason.
Yes, tired but confused, like, why am I tired?
Time is not money. It's more serious than that.
You can earn money again, but time says they buy forever.
This episode is not about pressure. It's about awareness.
Awareness with a little joke to survive.
Many people think wasting time only means doing nothing all day, but that idea is very wrong. Wasting time often happens in small moments that look harmless, like checking your phone for just 1 minute. Those small moments feel safe, but they quietly steal hours from your life.
Yes, the famous just 1 minute that turns into 30 minutes very easily. I open my phone to answer one message, and suddenly I'm watching videos I don't even remember choosing. Later I feel tired and confused, and I don't understand why.
The dangerous part is that small wasting does not hurt immediately, so we don't stop it. 5 minutes today feels nothing, but 5 minutes every day becomes a habit very fast. Habits are powerful because they work even when you are not thinking.
Exactly. Habits become your boss without asking permission. You don't wake up and decide to waste time, it just happens automatically. That's why awareness is more important than motivation.
Using time well does not mean you need to work harder or longer every day. It means you need to notice where your time actually goes, not where you think it goes. Your phone, your schedule, and your energy levels always tell the truth.
And sometimes that truth hurts a little. When I see how much time I spend scrolling, I feel shocked and slightly ashamed. But that feeling is useful because it helps me change.
Don't attack yourself for wasting time. That only creates stress. Instead, observe yourself like a calm teacher watching a student learn. Change starts with seeing clearly, not with feeling guilty.
Yes, guilt makes people tired, not better. When I stop judging myself and start adjusting small habits, things improve naturally. Small changes feel light, but they move your life in a better direction.
Remember, wasting small pieces of time every day slowly builds a future you may not like, but using small pieces of time well also builds confidence and calm. The difference is not talent, it's attention.
Attention is everything, and it's very easy to lose. But once you respect your time, you start respecting yourself more. And honestly, that feeling is worth the effort.
Comfort is one of the biggest reasons people waste their time without noticing it. Comfort feels safe, warm, and easy, so the brain loves it a little too much. The problem is that comfort never tells you when it's time to stop.
Comfort is like that friend who says, relax, you can do it later. Later sounds nice, but later keeps moving forward. I choose comfort, and suddenly weeks disappear.
Many people confuse comfort with peace, but they are not the same thing. Peace gives you energy and clarity, but comfort often makes you slow and sleepy. When you stay comfortable too long, your motivation quietly disappears.
Yes, and then people say they feel stuck, but they don't know why. Being stuck is often just being very comfortable for too long. Nothing hurts, but nothing grows either.
Growth always asks for a little discomfort. Learning, changing, and improving never feel perfect at the beginning. If you wait to feel ready, you may wait forever.
I never feel ready, honestly. If I waited for the perfect mood, I would never start anything. Starting messy is much better than waiting perfectly.
Wasting time often looks like choosing comfort again and again. One more episode, one more scroll, one more delay. Each choice feels small, but together they create distance from your goals.
That distance grows slowly, so we don't notice it. Then one day we look back and feel disappointed, not because we failed, but because we didn't try.
Discomfort is not your enemy, it's a signal. It usually means you are doing something meaningful. Avoiding discomfort means avoiding growth.
That sentence hurts, but it's true. When I choose a little discomfort today, tomorrow feels lighter. Comfort gives short happiness, but growth gives long peace.
You don't need to destroy comfort completely. You just need to control it instead of letting it control you. Use comfort as rest, not as escape.
Escape feels good for a moment, but it steals time silently. When I rest with intention, I feel better and stronger. When I escape, I feel tired and empty.
Respecting your time means choosing growth sometimes, even when it's uncomfortable. That choice builds confidence little by little, and confidence makes life feel more alive.
Alive is better than comfortable and empty. Time rewards people who move, not people who wait, and wasting is the easiest way to waste it.
Let me ask you something honestly, and you can answer in your head too. Do you ever finish a day and ask yourself, what did I actually do today? That question sounds simple, but it can be very uncomfortable.
Yes, that question attacks me at night. I lie in bed and suddenly my brain asks, so what was the point of today? And sometimes I don't have a good answer.
That feeling is not failure, it's feedback. It's your mind telling you that your time and your actions didn't match. Ignoring that question is one of the easiest ways to waste more time.
So here's a question for you listening right now. When you check your phone, do you choose it or does it choose you? Because honestly, most of the time, it chooses me.
Another important question is this. Does this activity help future you? Not tomorrow you, but future you in 1 year. If the answer is always no, then something needs to change.
Let me answer that honestly for myself. Some things I do help future me, and some things only help me escape now. Escape feels good, but it leaves future me with problems.
Exactly. And asking these questions is not about feeling bad. It's about waking up before too much time passes. Time passes anyway. The question is how aware you are.
Here's another question that changed my thinking. If someone copied my daily routine, would I be proud of them? Sometimes yes, sometimes absolutely not.
That question is powerful because it removes excuses. You stop explaining your life and start seeing it clearly. Clear thinking saves time.
Can I ask you one more question? Are you busy because you choose to be, or because you avoid something harder?
That one hurts a little. It hurts because it's honest. Avoiding difficult things often looks like being busy with easy things. That's one of the most common ways people waste their time.
The good news is this. Once you start asking better questions, your time starts improving naturally. You don't need to change everything, just one honest answer at a time.
Questions guide attention, and attention guides time. When you ask the right questions, you stop living on autopilot, and life feels more real.
More real, more clear, and a little scary. But that's better than wasting years without noticing. Time deserves better than that.
Let's talk about a question that confuses almost everyone. Are you busy, or are you actually doing something meaningful today? Sounds simple, but it's harder to answer than you think.
Oh yes, I was very busy yesterday. Scrolling, replying to messages, watching videos, moving things around. At the end, I realized none of it was meaningful.
That's exactly the point. Being busy does not always mean progress. Many people are busy with small tasks that don't move them forward.
So how do we know if something is meaningful? I ask myself, will future me thank me for this? If the answer is yes, then it's meaningful. If not, delete it from my schedule.
That's a smart method. Meaningful activities feel heavier at first, but lighter later. Busy activities feel light now, but heavy tomorrow.
Here's a question for you listeners. When you finish a task, do you feel proud or just relieved it's done? Relief is sneaky. It tricks you into thinking you're productive.
Exactly. Relief is often disguised time wasting. True productivity leaves you calm and confident, not just tired. And that's why checking your list blindly can be dangerous.
I remember yesterday I was busy all day with emails. At 10 p.m., I asked myself, did I create anything valuable today? Nope, just busy.
That's why it's important to plan intentionally. Don't fill your day with tasks just to look busy. Choose a few things that truly matter and focus on them.
And here's a funny but true thing. Even one meaningful thing per day makes your brain feel accomplished. It's like magic for your confidence.
Small but intentional steps create huge results over time. Being intentional beats being busy every single time. It's better to do less, but do it well.
So the question you should ask yourself every morning, will what I do today really matter tomorrow? That one question can save hours of wasted time.
Listeners, don't just hear this. Think about it. Meaningful versus busy. It's the difference between moving forward and running in circles. Your time deserves better than circles.
Circles are comfy, but progress is cooler. Choose progress, not comfort, at least sometimes. Future you will say thank you silently.
Let's face it, distractions are everywhere. Social media, notifications, random thoughts, they are tiny traps that steal big chunks of your day. They feel harmless, but they are time thieves.
Yes, my phone is the ultimate distraction machine. I open it just for a minute, and suddenly an hour disappears. By the end of the day, I'm asking, where did my time go?
Here's a question for you. Do you control your distractions or do they control you? That's the difference between feeling productive and feeling lost. Most people let distractions run the show without realizing it.
And sometimes I even fight distractions and lose. I tell myself, no, I will work. 5 minutes later, TikTok says hello, and I'm gone.
Small distractions are especially dangerous because they seem easy to manage. Checking one email, watching one clip, answering one chat, it all adds up. Soon your 1 minute becomes 30.
My record is 2 hours in a 5-minute break. I swear, my brain thinks the break is the real work. I get lost and the clock keeps moving silently.
Here's a trick. Ask yourself every time, will this help future me? If the answer is no, don't do it. It's simple, but surprisingly hard to practice.
Yes, because distractions are very persuasive. They say, just relax, it's harmless. But harmless is the cousin of wasted time.
Another question you can ask, is this task important, urgent, or just easy? Doing easy things may feel productive, but often it's just busy work. Busy work is the perfect disguise for wasted time.
Yes, I call it the illusion of productivity. I check boxes, feel proud, and then realize nothing really moved forward. That's the worst kind of trickery.
So the key is awareness. Notice when distractions pull you in. Stop, breathe, and choose intentionally.
And sometimes just laughing at yourself helps. Oh, look, I'm scrolling again. Classic me. Acknowledging the trap is already half the battle.
Exactly. Awareness turns a distraction into a lesson. Small awareness today saves hours tomorrow, and your time deserves that respect.
Yes, respect your time before it leaves quietly. Future you will not, maybe even clap a little. And honestly, that feels really good.
Okay, let me ask you something tricky. Are you working on tasks that really matter, or just staying busy? Because those two are very different.
Oh, I've been there so many times. I feel super busy, checking boxes everywhere. Then I realize nothing I did today will matter next month.
That's exactly the trap. Being busy is easy, but being meaningful takes attention and courage. Even one small meaningful task beats 10 hours of busy work.
Here's a question. How do you know something matters? For me, I ask, will this help future me? If the answer is no, it's probably just noise.
Another tip, focus on the 20% of tasks that bring 80% of results. This is the famous Pareto principle, but really, it just saves your life from wasted hours. The other 80%, trash most of it, kindly.
Yes, I used to do everything because I felt guilty. Now I choose what really moves the needle, and wow, life feels lighter. Even my coffee tastes better when I'm focused.
Ask yourself daily, what's one thing I can do today that matters most? Doing that first is like unlocking a secret level of productivity. Everything else suddenly feels easier and faster.
Secret level unlocked. I love that feeling. It's addictive in a good way. One meaningful action creates momentum that nothing else can.
And another question, are you letting urgent distractions steal your important tasks? Most people react to urgent stuff and ignore the truly important. It's like cleaning crumbs off the floor while the kitchen is on fire.
Yes, I do that all the time. Urgent emails, random chats, tiny problems, attention gets scattered. Then important stuff sits there waiting, silently judging me.
So the solution is simple. Protect your top priorities. Block time for them, focus fully, and treat distractions politely but firmly. Even small boundaries multiply your effectiveness.
Boundaries are magic. Suddenly, hours feel longer, energy feels stronger, and stress feels lower. Future me is quietly cheering in the background.
Exactly. Focus, protect, repeat. That's how you win your day without rushing or guilt. Time spent like this is never wasted.
Yes, never wasted, only invested. Invest wisely, and life starts looking fun, calm, and productive at the same time.
Let's be honest. Small daily habits can save huge amounts of time. Even 5 minutes of planning or reflection beats 1 hour of chaotic work. It's crazy how small changes feel tiny, but work like magic.
Yes, I started writing a tiny to-do list every morning. Before, I was forgetting tasks, losing focus, and panicking by noon. Now, just a few minutes to organize my day makes me feel like a genius.
Here's a question for you. What habit today will make tomorrow easier? Even small habits like reviewing your schedule, blocking distractions, or taking breaks wisely create huge impact. Tiny habits are like secret time machines.
Exactly. I also started batching similar tasks together. Emails, messages, calls, all at the same time instead of scattered throughout the day. Energy saved feels like bonus hours appearing out of nowhere.
Another question. Are you consistent with these habits, or do you give up after a few days? Consistency is the secret sauce. Even imperfect consistency beats perfect effort once in a while.
I learned that the hard way. I skipped a habit for one day and suddenly my routine felt broken forever. Now I forgive myself but always restart immediately.
And let's be honest, some habits are fun too. Exercise, journaling, quick learning, small, enjoyable habits stick the easiest. Plus, they make you feel productive and happy at the same time.
Here's a tip. Track your habits visually. A small check mark or note feels surprisingly motivating. Seeing progress keeps you going even on lazy days.
So, the key takeaway, develop small, intentional habits. Use them to protect your time and focus, and your days feel lighter, calmer, and more productive. Future you will silently thank present you, and that's priceless.
Ha, yes. And one last question for our listeners. Are you ready to start today, not tomorrow? Because time doesn't wait, and neither should you.
Exactly. So friends, if you liked this episode, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell so you get all our future tips first.
We love having you here, and your support means the world. See you next time, and remember, don't waste your time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.